Today I'm going to be talking about the Lonzo Ball trade and about the Eastern Conference. How this Eastern Conference is about to be a very, very surprising, interesting, and fun season as there is no clear teams who are going to make the playoffs, win the East. But let's talk about the Lonzo Ball trade first. So Lonzo Ball just got traded for Isaac Okoro swap. This is a great move by the Cavs as they already had a lot of small forwards, Juice, and they had Dean Wade, of course DeAndre Hunter. They needed a point guard as Darius Garland might be out for the start of the season at least. So Lonzo can fill that. He was one of the best role player point guards before his injuries, and last season, even though he was injured, he still was solid. Came back from the cartilage transplant, and he was pretty solid. Still had good defense. So this is a great move by the Cavs, who adding depth as Ty Jerome might not be able to go back to the Cavs. I still feel like the Cavs are going to be one of the best teams in the East next year, and they have a shot at winning the championship next year because this season their playoffs was plagued by injuries. So if they weren't injured, they still had a chance. And maybe there's going to be another move on the horizons. Next, let's talk about the Bulls side of this trade. I think that they could have gotten more value. I believe there was a report that said that Lonzo could have gone for a first-round pick last season and Marcus Smart, which would have been a great move for the Bulls getting another first-round pick. They don't get and then, for the Bulls, as I was saying before, Okoro hasn't been really the best, and he's not that young anymore. So I don't know why they would do this as swap. And they just swapped it. It's not really a good swap because Lonzo's clearly the better player. I don't know why they would do this really without draft picks, but I think so. I mean, Lonzo was probably going to go anyways, so at least they got something for it. Okoro could be a solid player for the team. But let's get into just the East in general. The East is going to be a bloodbath. There's going to be a lot of great teams missing out players. 3 teams, the Bucks, Pacers, and Celtics, all top 6 seeds last season, are not going to be able to play at their full strength with 3 Achilles injuries. You got, of course, Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard. All 3 injured. It is going to be tough for them to win or get back to where they were before with those injuries. And then there's a lot of great teams. Some teams that have a chance to win. Sixers, they could bounce back. Magic with the addition of Desmond Bane. Hawks with the addition of Kristaps Porzingis. Just a lot of great players that they could. A lot of great teams that could win this championship. So I feel like this Lonzo Ball trade is another thing that could help them win the championship. And I believe the Cavs have a shot. OKC looks like they might repeat. I think that I have them right now as my favorites to repeat, but you never know what's happening. We thought Boston was going to repeat, and they didn't. So, yeah, that's basically it for this. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.